We'll edit that out. Maybe we'll leave that part in.
That'll be the BTC or BTS behind the scenes kind of role.
Dude, so great to have you here, man.
I'm happy to be here. Pizza Day. Come on, man.
Pizza Day.
Wouldn't miss it.
You know, I think we under anticipated how popular Pizza Day was when we started Pizza Wednesdays. But, I mean, we've always got a lot of people here in the office. The office is very active, but, you know, Pizza Wednesdays, good luck finding a parking spot.
No way.
We've got a three parking lots, a 3-story parking garage, and it's still tight when you pull up in here on a Wednesday. But, dude, cheers to another successful closing.
Come on, man.
Knock that one out the park.
Little help from my lender over here.
Hell yeah.
You know, no complaints on that end.
We crushed that one, dude.
10 days early, I think, something crazy like that.
Oh, man.
Dude, I submitted
I forgot that part.
Right, I submitted the PICRA with the clear to close.
So, just for, you know, everyone watching, first-time home buyers, I had all the concerns in the world. You know, every concern you might hear from a first-time home buyer, this client had all of them.
Every single one.
You know.
Didn't even want to do the credit pull.
Yeah, was worried about their credit pull. Their credit was great. You know, they had the same concerns of, am I going to be comfortable with my payment? Am I going to be able to qualify for the house I want to buy? And is the house that's in my budget, you know, still checking all the other boxes, the things I need, the area that I want to be in? I mean, they had all the concerns and then some. And it's crazy how fast we took them from apprehensive about even buying to quelling all their concerns and putting them, you know, into a beautiful deal when you look at it all.
Amazing.
I mean, remind me, what was the house originally listed at?
Originally listed at $315. We submitted our first offer at $295.
Yeah.
With 3.5% closing costs.
Yeah.
Ended up countering at $300.
Locked it in at $300, 3.5%. Before it was all said and done, seller concessions were what, almost 5%?
Yeah. Once I got my hands on the home inspection and you know, twisted the knife a little bit on the PICRA, we ended up at just under 5% seller concessions.
4.89. That covered all of the buyer's closing costs. You know, a lot of first-time home buyers are thinking about whether or not they have to come up with a down payment or if they can get that covered. But I think few buyers are actually anticipating, you know, there's closing costs out there. And right now, that's the silver lining. That's the beauty of these higher interest rates is the market right now allows for seller concessions, which means you're saving 12, 13, 14, 15 grand out of pocket because the seller's paying your closing costs and all you have to worry about is your down payment. And you might not even have to worry about that with, you know, the right federal grant or the right state agency, you know, Virginia housing, North Carolina housing. You know, if you're a first-time home buyer, good chance you can get your down payment covered. And if you get in while the market's like this, you get your closing costs covered by the seller, you're walking into that house for less than a first and last month's rent or less than a security deposit for first month's rent.
Without a doubt. I see it day in and day out.
So that's the huge silver lining to these interest rates is you can get into a house for as little as possible. And yeah, the payment might be $100, $150 higher than what it would be at a lower interest rate. But when you consider, okay, I don't have 15 to 20 grand to come out of pocket, so this is my window.
Right.
And for these clients, you know, so recap, we lock it in at 300, we get 5% seller concession, the appraisal comes back, and we've got $8,000 in built-in equity, appraised $8,000 over that 300. So all around, win after win after win for the most nervous of clients.
Yeah, from not wanting to even do a credit pull to get the pre-approval to it was, I think the total time we're 10 days early, so about 22 days from start to finish.
Yeah.
Keys in hand.
They were out looking by the end of the week once they applied. I think within 2 or 3 outings tops, they had already found a couple contenders. The first offer that they wrote they ratified. And yeah, we closed 10 days early. I remember talking to the listing agent and saying, hey, it sounds like, you guys are still working through the property inspection. I just want to let you know, client's already credit cleared to close. Like the lending is all wrapped up. All I need is an appraisal and we're done.
It's a green light special.
And the listing agent couldn't believe it. I'm like, and I asked him, I was like, how often do you see clients cleared to close before the property inspection is even settled? He's like, never. I never see that. And a lot of times that being able to close early, being able to underwrite clients before they even see a house, that helps give you leverage in getting your offer accepted. When I can close early, or when I can already show you the underwriter's already signed off on their income, their assets, their credit, that's huge. So again, man, home run on that one. I can't wait to do that again for the next buyer. And I just hope that, more people out there who are on the fence about buying understand that these rates staying a little bit higher, a little bit longer than we anticipated, are your best friend. Because, if you're one of the guys out there that follow the Barry Habibs of the world who said, yeah, August rates are going to drop, and then August turned into March, and now we're tiptoeing into March, and rates, now we're looking at probably May or June. That's holding the door open for everybody who wants to get in and buy a house and doesn't have the money to pay all of their own closing costs and to pay appraisal guarantees, or to deal with the escalation clauses because they might already be shopping at the top of their budget. So
that's a good point. Like, to all my first-time home buyers out there, you may be a lot closer than you think, and you don't want to be in a situation where you're having to, appraisal guarantees, escalation clauses.